Here's a list of 100 adjectives along with example sentences for each one. Beautiful, the sunset over the ocean was a beautiful sight to behold. Brave, the brave firefighter rushed into the burning building to save the trapped residents. Clever, the clever student solved the challenging math problem effortlessly. Compassionate, the compassionate nurse comforted the elderly patient during his hospital stay. Confident, the confident speaker delivered a powerful presentation to the audience. Considerate, John was considerate enough to offer his seat to the elderly lady on the bus. Creative, the artist displayed her creative talents through a stunning masterpiece. Determined, despite the obstacles, she was determined to reach her goals. Diligent, the diligent worker completed all the tasks ahead of schedule. Empathetic, the empathetic counselor listened attentively to her client's concerns. Generous, Mary was generous enough to donate a large sum to the charity. Gentle, the gentle touch of the mother calmed the crying baby. Honest, Mark was known for his honest and straightforward approach to things. Humble, despite his success, the famous actor remained humble and approachable. Intelligent, the intelligent student scored the highest marks in the class. Kind, the kind neighbor helped carry the groceries for the elderly woman. Loyal, the loyal dog waited patiently for its owner to return home. Modest, Sarah was modest about her achievements, never seeking praise. Patient, the patient teacher explained the concept repeatedly until everyone understood. Persistent, the persistent salesperson didn't give up until closing the deal. Polite, it's essential to be polite and respectful to others in social situations. Reliable, the reliable car never broke down on long road trips. Respectful, the children were taught to be respectful to their elders. Responsible, as the team leader, John was responsible for delegating tasks. Sincere, her sincere apology helped mend the broken friendship. Sympathetic, the sympathetic friend offered a shoulder to cry on during tough times. Tolerant, in a diverse world, it's essential to be tolerant of different beliefs. Trustworthy, the trustworthy babysitter took excellent care of the children. Wise, the wise old man offered valuable advice to the young couple. Ambitious, with an ambitious spirit, she aspired to climb the corporate ladder. Charming, the charming smile captivated everyone at the party. Cheerful, her cheerful personality brightened up the room wherever she went. Cooperative, the cooperative team worked together to complete the project successfully. Curious, the curious child asked endless questions about the world around him. Energetic, the energetic puppy ran around the yard with boundless enthusiasm. Enthusiastic, the enthusiastic volunteers eagerly participated in the community event. Faithful, the faithful dog always waited by the door for its owner to return home. Forgiving, despite the mistake, she was forgiving and didn't hold grudges. Friendly, the friendly receptionist greeted every visitor with a warm smile. Gracious, the gracious host made sure everyone felt welcome at the party. Hardworking, the hardworking employee consistently put in extra hours to meet deadlines. Helpful, the helpful neighbor offered assistance in fixing the broken fence. Imaginative, the imaginative child created wonderful stories with her toys. Independent, after graduation, she wanted to become independent and live on her own. Joyful, the joyful laughter of the children filled the playground. Knowledgeable, the knowledgeable tour guide provided fascinating information about the historical site. Optimistic, despite the setback, he remained optimistic about his chances of success. Passionate, the passionate musician poured his heart into every performance. Persevering, the persevering athlete trained hard to win the championship. Resourceful, the resourceful hiker found a way to start a fire using only twigs. Adaptable, the adaptable team quickly adjusted to changes in the project's requirements. Adventurous, the adventurous couple explored remote areas and discovered hidden gems. Affectionate, the affectionate cat loved to cuddle with its owner. Agile, the agile gymnast executed complex maneuvers flawlessly. Alert, the security guard remained alert throughout the night shift. Amiable, Sarah had an amiable nature and easily made friends. Analytical, the analytical thinker carefully examined the data before drawing conclusions. Artistic, the artistic painter expressed her emotions through vibrant colors. Assertive, the assertive leader confidently presented her ideas to the team. Attentive, the attentive waiter promptly refilled the customer's water glasses. Authentic, the authentic Italian restaurant served delicious homemade pasta. Calm, in stressful situations, it's essential to remain calm and composed. Caring, the caring nurse comforted the scared child before the surgery. Charismatic, the charismatic politician could charm any crowd with his speeches. Clean, the clean kitchen was a pleasure to work in. Clever, the clever magician amazed the audience with his tricks. Compassionate, the compassionate volunteer cared for the homeless with kindness. Confident, the confident athlete believed in his ability to win the race. Considerate, Tim was considerate enough to ask his roommate before borrowing his laptop. Cooperative, the cooperative team members collaborated effectively on the project. Courageous, the courageous firefighter bravely entered the burning building to save lives. Creative, the creative writer crafted an imaginative and captivating story. Curious, the curious child eagerly explored the new toy. Daring, the daring explorer ventured into the uncharted territory. Decisive, the decisive leader quickly made important choices during the crisis. Delightful, the delightful garden was a joy to stroll through. Dependable, the dependable friend was always there in times of need. Discerning, the discerning critic could identify the flaws in the artwork. Disciplined, the disciplined student diligently studied for exams. Earnest, her earnest request for help was met with immediate assistance. Ecstatic, the ecstatic fans cheered loudly when their team scored the winning goal. Efficient, the efficient secretary managed the office tasks flawlessly. Elegant, the elegant ballroom was decorated with ornate chandeliers. Empathetic, the empathetic counselor understood her client's emotional struggles. Energetic, the energetic child couldn't sit still and always wanted to play. Enthusiastic, the enthusiastic volunteer put her heart into helping others. Exuberant, the exuberant puppy bounced around with excitement. Fair, the fair judge listened to both sides of the argument before making a decision. Faithful, the faithful dog never left his owner's side. Fearless, the fearless explorer climbed the treacherous mountain. Flexible, the flexible work schedule allowed employees to manage their time efficiently. Forgiving, the forgiving friend readily forgave the mistake and moved on. Friendly, the friendly shopkeeper greeted every customer with a smile. Generous, the generous donor contributed a substantial amount to the charity. Gentle, the gentle touch of the nurse comforted the sick patient. Genuine, the genuine apology showed sincere remorse for the mistake. Grateful, The grateful recipient thanked the generous benefactor. Harmonious. The harmonious choir's voices blended beautifully. Honest. The honest witness provided accurate information to the police. Humble. Despite his success, the humble actor remained down to earth. These sentences should give you a good sense of how each adjective can be used in context. Remember to choose adjectives carefully to create a vivid and engaging description in your writing or speech.